Hope. Hope. T-Rayy, the Savage Nerd, here. Hi. Yeah, hi, my savages, my nerds. What's going on? Yeah, today's a bit different. I normally come with like a whole bunch of different energy and whatnot today, throughout the days, but today is a different setting. Today's a different setting. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and talk to the peeps today. It is so hot in here. It's ridiculous. Anywho, there's been a lot going on through my mind. This is not really the easiest topic for me to talk about openly, I guess. But today isn't really like one of the most happiest days, given the account of what happened today. And there's been something that I've been wrestling with for about maybe the past week. I recently had a conversation with. He pretty much helped me reignite my flame within myself, with which I didn't know that was going out. And this guy Lee, he pretty much shared with me his story, and I shared with him mine. He was going through a rough patch in his life. He didn't quite know how to continue down his path, or which direction his path was going in. But for me to be able to resonate and understand where he's coming from and what the world has come to and whatnot, I was able to inspire and motivate this man and to keep moving forward and doing the same for the next individual that so happen to come across, which made my day during that day really turn for the better, because I was kind of in a stuck space at that time. And so shout out Lee for inspiration, man. Appreciate it. That brings me to today. Everything I do, or everything that I have done within this past year, has been done out of suffering, pain. About a year ago, I lost my dad, and I had to try and remain strong for my family. I've remained strong for myself, but through that process, grieving, is not something that we commonly talk about on, the positive side of things and getting through it. We kind of just let people have their moments and figure out what they're going to do with their life from there. And me looking back at this time period, I've done a lot, and I think my dad would be proud of me. He said before he passed, he would say he lived vicariously through me, and I would like to think that he continues to do so. So since he passed, since he's been gone, I can't say that things have been the most easiest. No, because I'm trying to figure out the world with someone who's no longer 15 minutes away, you know. I look at it as, you know, he's moved on, he's transitioned to the next phase of life. He's not gone. His energy has changed, and I think that's something. I think that's like something I referred to my mom during doing when things was like still kind of fresh. I'm like, he doesn't feel like it doesn't just it just doesn't feel like he's gone. It just feels like, I don't know, weird. Like his energy is just like, it's not there, but it's there. Like, you can still feel the presence of that person. You can still feel presence of that soul, that being, my father. I could still like feel like he's there around. I feel like he's still, watching over me vicariously. So I feel as though the things that I'm doing is still, he's still proud to see, because there are things that I'm doing that I am very proud of. To have been doing stand-up comedy about 5 years, and being able to tour, to up and moving to Houston because that's where I just felt called to be, or here's where I just felt called to be. Living my life on my own terms. And no, it's not easy, but it's like, I'm going after the things that I want, and it's like I can't not be happy, if that makes sense. It's like I'm not forcing myself to do things just to be in survival mode, because either way I'm gonna have to survive. I'm gonna have to figure out how to survive in the world, trying to get to the point of doing what I want to do anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and do what I want to do. There was this time where I would try to figure out things to get to. I would try to do A, B to get to C, instead of just going A, C. I had to make sure that I hit B, C, but it's like, why? I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm going off on a tangent. So, anywho, today, I wanted to talk about my grieving process because I know there's just like not a lot of information out there when it comes to grieving, especially being a male, and the effects of it emotionally and mentally as far as your health, right? It's okay to grieve. It's okay to shed a tear. It's okay to isolate yourself, to go through all those emotions. I was very strong for months. Then I want to say around the time my birthday came around, his birthday came around, my dad's birthday was a couple weeks before my birthday, and him not being there to celebrate his 50th birthday felt weird, empty. And at the same time it felt that way, I didn't quite feel right during that time, and I kind of expected for everything that I was trying so hard to have control over to go out of control. So I spiraled. I stayed home for what felt like all of December, and I just spiraled. I let myself spiral. January 1st, we got right back up. Like nothing happened. I said either I could continue to let life beat me up, or I could get up and take advantage of my situation and mold the life that I want. Because I always find it funny that whenever anything happens to any one of my parents, family members, I have a strong elevation process, or I elevate myself to a new height that I didn't expect. And sometimes you got to learn how to work with energies and times that are very uncomfortable, and use that to transmute and manifest the reality that you actually want to have around you. And sometimes people will try to beat you to that punch. Sometimes people try to beat you to that punch of or having to play more so into their hand by, I don't know, using it for business purposes, like life insurance. I used to sell life insurance, but due to conflicting reasons and me not feeling comfortable with that, I left. I wouldn't have felt right trying to sell someone an insurance policy by telling them, yeah, my dad didn't have life insurance, so, which he didn't, but my dad didn't have life insurance, and now we know that everybody needs life insurance, but I felt like I wasn't honoring him that way to talk about him in that situation like that. No, not at all. So I found out that that's a tactic that That is a tactic that was like used by some people in Beachbody and whatnot, that they will give you a sob story just so they can sell you their product. And I was not comfortable with that, so I left out. Me, I didn't even post about my dad's death on, social media, nothing like that, because I wasn't comfortable with the fact that if I post about, RIP dad, with the bull, put the birds in the post or whatever, I will only be getting attention from people that I haven't heard about, for them only to give me their condolences at a brief interval, and I probably won't even hear from them again afterwards. So I just chose not to do it, because I would not like to pull cards of sympathy in order to put myself back out there. But at the same time, if I can't genuinely be honest and 100% with whoever I'm directing a message to, what am I doing? So, doing a lot of that process, I was really trying to think of the best direction for myself. And now that my dad's gone, and I have to carry on. I have to carry on my last name. So what am I going to do to carry on my last name? So I decided that, alright, cool, I'm gonna take my passion and I'm gonna take my passions and my service for others, and I'm gonna put it out there to where I can help others, whether that be to find their place in the world, or get through hard times, get through PTSD, anxiety, depression, things of that sort. Sure, let me find a way for that to work. So I created Damn Brain, which means dreams are made possible, but through art, a lot of things are able to be expressed visually, vocally. I don't just take interest in comedy and visual arts. I like music, I like poetry, you know what I'm saying? I like culinary arts, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like the future that we're moving into is taken away from those creative areas. Right now we got AI going around, and well, you see a lot of people's pictures right now, but they didn't read the fine print, so they didn't know that I probably used them. But it is what it is. It's okay. It's okay. I don't think I really had a direction with this video. I just guess I'm ranting, and I wanted to share with you guys that it is okay to grieve, It is okay not to be okay for the moment, but it is also okay to do what you want to do, especially if it helps and benefit others. So, I just created a Discord server where I myself and other artists who want to display their artwork have space to do so. A digital art gallery. So, link down in the description for Savage Nerd Studios. Come and join. And yeah, sooner or later we'll have some updates up on dambrand.com. No, I think that was it. Tired. Just want to say some peace and whatnot. I'll come back to you guys later on this week when I finally muster up the energy to continue vlogging. So, bye.